Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube growth series. This is episode 2 of monetizing my YouTube channel from scratch. I plan on being a full-time content creator by this time next year. So we are currently in July of 2025. We have less than 6 months left in this year. By the end of this year, I plan on being monetized, and by the same time next year, I plan on being able to be a full-time content creator. So we're going to learn as we go. I am starting from scratch, meaning I don't have tech or camera skills. I am recording currently on my iPhone 16. Being a busy wife, mom, and entrepreneur, this is how we're going to grow this channel. We are going to plan out the time that we're going to record. But let me tell you, if you are anything like me, which means you barely have time, you are busy, and that is one of the reasons you have not been able to meet any of your goals. You need to realize that if you really want something, you are going to have to sacrifice something. You have to figure out what it's going to be that you are willing to sacrifice to be able to do the thing that you want to do. For me, that is focusing on my YouTube and monetizing by the end of the year. That is very important to me. I have finally decided to go all in, which means that I am going to have to sacrifice something. I watched a video a couple of weeks ago by a creator named Alexa, and one thing she said that stuck with me was, you have to give up something and you have to sacrifice something. For her, it was her health. And that sounds crazy. When she first said that, I said, your health? But you know what? What she meant by that is she used to work out and have a fitness plan or something like that, and she knew that she was going to have to use that time to dedicate to growing her YouTube channel, to either editing or filming. So her workouts went out the window. So you are going to have to figure out what you're willing to sacrifice until you get where you want to be, and you're able to put certain systems in place, and then you can bring back the thing that you sacrificed. Whatever it is that you have to let go, eventually you'll be able to get back to it, but you're going to have to sacrifice in the beginning. Up front, you have to give something. What is it going to be? Are you going to lose sleep because you have to get up earlier, or you have to stay up later? Are you going to lose money because you have to pay people so you can have time? You have to pay people because you need somebody to watch your kids, or whatever it is that you need to sacrifice. You need to figure that out. And the longer you think that you can get by without sacrificing anything, and you do not have time now, the longer it's going to be before you're able to take action on your goals. So for me, I am losing money right now. I quit my job about 6 years ago. I started an in-home daycare that's very successful in my community. So when I knew that I wanted to start taking my YouTube channel seriously, I had to hire one more person, which I did not really have the budget to do because it's eating into my money. So there's things that I'm not going to be able to do. I like to eat out a lot. I like to go to do self-care things and stuff like that. Those things are put on the back burner for me so that I can hire somebody, or I have hired somebody to put in position so that they can do some of the work while I'm putting in the time on my YouTube channel. So my sacrifice right now is money. And I'm not rich by any means, but I understand that I have to sacrifice. So there's some budgeting on my end that I am doing so that I can be able to record these videos. And I want to keep the reputation that I worked so hard to build within my community. I do not want to overload my work staff. So therefore, I am not taking on more families, which means my business is at a standstill and currently not growing because I'm working on something else. That is my current sacrifice right now. Number one is getting clear with finding pockets of time that you're going to be able to dedicate to growing your YouTube channel. That's what I did. Number 2 is getting clear on how you want to show up. What purpose do you want to solve? What topics do you feel passionate about talking about? You can see yourself talking about over and over again. For me, my overall niche would be motivation, personal development, and growing your YouTube channel. I will tie all of that together from my unique standpoint as a mom, wife, and busy entrepreneur. Maybe you're working a job and you're trying to grow your YouTube channel. Whatever the case may be, you need to figure out what you want to talk about and bring in a little bit of your personality and who you are and your story into your content. So that's what I'm doing. Number one is getting clear on the time. Number two is picking a niche. Now, the next thing we want to do is get organized. So how I'm getting organized is I am using ChatGPT to help me and Notion. So what I did was I pulled up ChatGPT and I asked it, can you give me a list of content ideas based off of my unique standpoint? So you'll do the same thing, except whatever it is you want to talk about and whatever your personal story is, you want to come from that standpoint and ask ChatGPT to help you pick all of them that we like. Hopefully you like all of them. If not, you can work with it or change it around and come up with your own. And then you want to plug that into Notion. Notion is a content calendar that we're going to be using to help us stay consistent. So my plan of action is to post at least one short a day. And if I miss a day, it's okay, as long as I post 7 short minimum and 3 long form YouTube videos a week. Let's see if we can do this for the remainder of the year. So it's July now. Let's see if we can make this happen all the way up until Christmas time. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the bell, subscribe, and comment. I would love to hear from you. Let me know if you're on a journey, if you're trying to be a content creator, if you are a content creator, if you have any tips for me, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I would love to communicate and grow alongside you guys. And buckle up. I hope you're ready for the ride, because we are going all in on growing this YouTube channel.